Here is the review of SXS Overclocking, which is their take on an IDW Blurr. So, as you can see, in vehicle mode, he is a Cybertronic hover car mode. And it looks really cool. And he does have a number colors of blue on him. He has dark blue, lighter blue, and he does have a little bit of yellow here on both sides, and also here. And he does have a little bit of silver here. Even on the bottom here, from these like vent things. And he also has some translucent blue on him. And that is on the cockpit here. And also this piece here on the front, as well as these sides here. And the cockpit does open. And the cockpit here goes into these two holes and these two pegs on the insides here. And he does roll on these two wheels here, and also this wheel on the front. Oh, and he also has some more translucent blue on him, and that is these on the bottom here, and also the back here, which are these turbines here, or engines here. Oh, and I also forgot to tell y'all that SXS is yet another third-party company. And I think that's about it. Oh, well, one more thing before we get into robot mode. He does have like some . some darker blue here on the back. So now let's get into the transformation. So to start off the transformation, you want to take the front here and untap it. And this taps into this tab here, and yeah. This tab right here goes into here. So once you get this untapped, you want to set it off to the side. Now you want to take this piece here and untap it. And this taps into this groove here, into this blade here. And this will become his weapon in robot mode. So to start off the transformation, you want to take these here and untap them and bring them up. And you also want to take these and rotate them up. So they look like this. Now you're gonna take these here and untap them, and you want to take these and these here, which will become his legs, and bring them down. And you also want to rotate them at the thigh here. Now, for these things here, you want to open them up. So that way you can take these here and flip them up and then close these back up. Now you want to take these here and bring them up and tap them in. Oh, and when you bring these up, his feet will like extend out, and that will allow you to bring down his feet. Now you want to take these like shin pieces here and untap them and bring them down, and these tap into these holes and these pegs, and these same pegs are going to go into these holes here. Now you want to take this waist piece here and bring it down. And you do want to take the lower body here and bring it up and tab it in. But before you do that, you do want to get these out of the way and get his head up, so that way you can take this entire thing here and collapse it all the way in. And you do want to rotate his legs down. So once you got everything tabbed in on the lower body here, you can now take this waist piece here and bring it up. Now you want to take the back here and untap it if it hasn't done so already, and bring it up to about here. And these tabs go into these holes here. Now you want to take what will become his arms and untap them and rotate them up, and these tabs here is where these holes here go into. Now, you do want to take these and the fin here, and you want to separate the fin here and take these here and slide them out. And this will allow you to have room to to fold his head up all the way through here. But before you do that, you have to rotate his waist around. So that way the head will fold through here. So once these are slide out, you can now fold his head through here. Oh, and you do want to take the back here and bring it all the way down. Well, I forgot to take these here and rotate them. But before you take the back and fold it down, you have to take these and rotate them. But you have to get the arms out of the way. And it is a bit fiddly to get this through. I'm gonna do this off camera. Oh, okay, I got it through here. So what you're supposed to do is you aren't supposed to rotate these up. You're supposed to leave these down. But you do want to take these and fold them all the way out. And you also want to fold down the waist piece, so that way these have room to fold all the way out. and that will allow you to feed his head through here. So once you got the head through here, you can now slide these back in and tap them together. Now you can take these and rotate them up, and then fold. Don't pop these off. And then fold back up the waist piece. So now you can take the arms here and bring them down and rotate them. And for these engine pieces, you want to rotate them around, and you do want to bring them up. Well, rotate them up just a little bit so that they look like this. Okay. So now for the arms. Now, you do want to take the elbows and slide them down, but you can't just take them and just like yank them down, because there is a hook tab which is right here, and this is holding onto his elbow here. So the way to extend these out and unlock this hook tab is, the easiest way that I do it is I take the elbow here and I bend it, and that will extend the elbow down and unlock this hook tab here. Just like that. Now you want to take his elbows and rotate them on the bottom swivel here. Now for his hands. You want to open up these, which will allow you to flip out his hands, and then close these back up. Now for the head, all you do is just bring it down, tap it in, and rotate it around, and you're done. he does look great in robot mode. But sorry about that. My light. Well, I had to fix my light. But anyway, the robot mode that does look really cool, and it's not like totally based on his IDW design. Well, he does have a little bit of his IDW design with also a mixture of his G1 design. But it still looks really cool. And he still has a lot more blue on him. But he does have a little bit of more silver paint on him. And that is here on his shoulders here, which are these pistons, and a little bit more silver here. And he does have a little bit more lighter blue here, which are these triangle shades. And that's about it. And he does have like a little bit of translucent blue on the back of his head, which is that piece right there, and that's for the light piping. And the head sculpt here is like a mixture of his G1 design with his, well, a mixture of his G1 character with like a little bit of his IDW self. And that's these fins here that he had in the comic books. But the rest of his head is just his G1 design. But it still looks cool. And for articulation, head is on a ball joint. Arms can rotate all the way around, move in and out on this transformation joint, but also it can move out on the ball joint on the inside here. And it can also, well, it can also rotate on this ball joint here, like I've already shown you. But it can also rotate on the bottom joint here, on just a I think it's just a swivel. Yeah, I think it is. But it can also bend at the elbow, and his hands are on ball joints, and his fingers can open and close. Waist swivel. And his legs can move forward, back, move in and out, but it only moves out about that far. And you want to know how many clicks you get for this figure? You only get one click. That's it. Just only one click. Thigh swivel. He also has double jointed knees. And his feet can move up and down, and can also pivot. And that's it. And for his accessories, this thing that we removed from the vehicle commode can be attached on either one of these holes here into this peg right here. So you can make it as a shield. And as for this piece here, what this can do is you want to take the blade here and bring it all the way down to reveal the handle. And you also want to take these, untap them, and these go into these holes and these pegs here. And you can bring these around and these will tap in. And you have a gun here. And he can hold it in his hands using this handle. But another thing that you can do with this is if you separate these, bring these back out, flip out the blade here, then you're going to take the front of the barrel here and flip it up. Now you're going to take the sides here, which are these blades here, and flip them out. And you have a claw weapon. And the way he holds it is this groove here and this cutout here will slide into his hand. So you can have that look. Oh, and he also does have another feature, and that's on his shoulders here. Because when you open up these here, you get some hidden missile pods. And that's about all the weapons that he comes with. So, final thoughts, that this figure does still look really cool in both modes, but my only problems with him is trying to get his head through these here without these and his arms blocking the way. And also his legs only move out about one click. And also, it's not like totally based on his IDW design, but if you want this to display in your IDW collection, you can. But this guy does have a little mixture of his G1 design, like the head here, which is the G1 Blurr head with a little bit of his IDW self. And that is just these fins on the sides of his head. But everything else about the figure looks great. So I think that's about it. So there you have it. SXS Overclocking. Their take on an IDW Blurr. And if you like this video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.